Just went live.
We just got it up. Facebook's all right in long ways and not tall ways. Let's give it a minute or two. I wonder if Soldier's going to be first on. He does like his competition. Is he going to put me first? Who's going to put me first on Facebook and YouTube?
No wonder everyone's got face on now because you've ended it.
We haven't.
Soldier's first on YouTube.
Hey, dear. Diane's first on Facebook. Do you know?
So if you get on, then I want to know if picture and sounds.
Yes. How's the picture and the sound? Is that better? Is it worse?
Same. Is it still blurry?
That's better. Diane says better. Hey again, Yolanda.
It's not blurry now.
Hey, Joyce. This is only a bad thing now. I'm looking at two separate charts, and I know I'm going to miss saying some much better. Yolanda says. Hey, Karen. Carol. Hey, hey, hey. So as we're back live yet again, please share out the stream. And also,
did you want that on?
Yes, I'm going to share in a minute.
Oh, because I need to delete.
Hey, Bev.
Oh,
great! I can see you. That's good. So as you know, we are at the White Monastery. We are at the minute in the Abbey. Isn't that same as a monastery, though? Is a monastery same as an abbey, or am I wrong there as well? Hey, Lorna. I don't know, but we're here.
You shared to me other night.
I did. We're here.
Calling it a monastery.
Hey, Sheila.
And you were saying it's not.
So we're in the what part are we in? The kitchen? No. Living quarters. We're in the living chapter house. 100% better. Oh, that's good, Carol. We're going to have to keep streaming on separates. Hey, Andrew. Hope you're well. So, guys, please share out for us. And don't forget, thumbs up on YouTube and follow and likes on Facebook, I think it is. Evening, Kelly. So, right, I am going to turn you back round now, and we're going to continue with the investigation, but we are going to get rid of the old one. And delete it off so it's gone. A monastery has monks and a abbey has abbots. I've no idea. I've just invented a theory. Yolanda, welcome. Oh dear. Hope you're well this evening, Kelly. Right, I'm going to turn you around. We are trying to knock this off. And that one. And we're done. We're ready. Oh, thank you, soldier. So I'm just going to turn that down a bit like that so we're all seeing.
Got to get the phone out now.
Yeah, you've got to get the phone out now. So we have already done his welcomes and everything to where we are. If there is any monks here or any spirit energies that wish to communicate with us, we have put some toys down over on that stand, over on that stone. If you want to come and try and set one off, light one up to let us know that you can communicate with us. And hopefully as the night goes on, you'll learn how to use them. The balls will just flash and the bear will give you energy back. And it will also play a little tune for you. It's not tinny now, Andrew says. Must be when you're on StreamYards then. Who knows? I
mean, to be fair, I don't know. We'll sort some out. We might have to stop using StreamYards totally.
And try and get that other thing and do it from that one.
StreamYards because it's.
Yeah. Right, I'll let you. I'm up country for my nephews from website. Oh, Sheila, sending all family loads of love, my sweets. And if you need to talk, you know where I am, Sheila. I don't know about anyone else audio, but I can adjust sound. I went a bit fast. Hey, Gems. Necrophonics.
Bob.
Go on, then I'll let you ask some.
This is the same device what we were using before, Spirit. If there is any energies, any spirits here with us now, can you tell us who you are? Tell us your name. Tell us if you were a monk or not. Did you live at this abbey?
No, with that.
Did you visit this abbey? Were you part of the clergy? Priest, did that just say? You were a priest? But they had priests where monks were? I thought priests were like the Roman
They might have had a
thing.
priest in. It could have been part of Abbey, the Bee Chief house itself. Do you know? Come on, spirits.
Can you tell us your name?
How many energies are here? Well, one time I were here, and I were actually stood probably other side of where bear is, between that wall and that where bear is. And I was facing towards that wall, and I got bear and everything set up on that wall. And I was stood there, and I could have, whatever way I looked, I always felt like someone watching me from behind. So if I turned round, because I felt something, it would still behind me. It was right weird. It just felt like I was being circled while I were in this.
While you were here, you did, didn't you?
Once I moved into the rest of it, we didn't. We were just here. Is there a lady that's seen here?
Evening, everybody joining.
There's supposed to be a monk here. There's supposed to be a white lady that's seen here.
Do the monks know who the white lady is? Or do the monks know who the lady's energy is that's seen here?
But I don't know if you actually see her face. And because they were white monks, is it a monk they're seen in a monk's habit?
Could be, and it
like
could.
A dress.
Yeah, could be a monk. Is that what it is? Does people? Hey Sheila, hey Amy, hey Diana. Is that what it is? Do people think that they've seen a lady in white when actually they've seen one of the monks walking the ground? Hey Scots. Is Albert still here with us? Hey Nanny Lane.
Is Albert here? Could Albert set the ball on the ball or the bear if he's here? Just go close to them. I'll show you how they work. You just try and touch my balls. Over near the bear.
You try and copy John? You can take energy from the bear if you need to.
Thank you.
Could you do that again for us, please?
If you need a little bit more energy, take some more. Sense a woman, but she has a red gown on, medieval style.
Is the monk?
Thank you so much.
Is that the lady's energy?
If that's the lady, can you set the bear off for us again, please? If it's the monk, can you set the bear off for us, please? Can you light one of the balls up first? Can you try and move the ball and light it up?
Monk. So you're a monk.
How many
Monk
monks?
spirit.
How many monks lived here? How many monks lived here? I'll delete another video.
Is it the monk's energy? Is it the monk's spirit that's going near to the bear? If it is, can you go near to the bear again for me? Just so we know that it is one of the monks that's communicating. Thank you. I don't know if you saw that, but the bear went off again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're only here to find out the history and what life used to be like, and to communicate, to see whether we can communicate once we die, once his bodies get laid to rest. Is that right? Did you take a vow of silence? Okay, if you can communicate, if you, oh, I don't know how to bloody word it. If you took a vow of silence, could you try and flash one of the balls at the side of the bear for me? If that'd be possible, if you could please try and flash one of the balls, if it was. But if you didn't take a vow of silence, try and set the bear back off again. If you did take a vow of silence, once you died, was that vow of silence lifted? Or because of your faith in the God that you believed in, do you still have that vow of silence after you've crossed? See, bear's going off again. Thank you for communicating with us. Could you try and tell me what religion you was part of? If I name some religions, could you light the bear on the right religion? Unless you can try and say it for us. Catholic. Would you have been of Catholic religion? Would you have been for Christianity? Could you have been bleep? Could you have been Protestant? Or would it have been Christianity? I don't know.
You'd have to.
Protestant is Church of England. It's still Christian.
I'll have a look. Because they wouldn't have been. They were premonstratarian.
Did you meet God when you crossed over? Daft question. But did God greet you on the other side when you passed over? I'm asking these questions out of respect because they're just questions that I think that need answering. I'm getting Mormon for some reason. Has this been... It is a graveyard, Lisa. It is a graveyard, my lovely.
Did you get met on the other side by angels?
That's a better question than God.
The Premonstratarian order was founded in 1120 at Premontre in France. Its members were canons, popularly known as white canons rather than monks. Usually between 12 and 15 of them lived at the Abbey. But as ordained priests, they also worked in local communities, some taking charge of nearby churches.
That stopped itself.
You put your phone on top of it, so it might be when you put
You
phone
took
on
out.
top.
Oh no, it's been working.
So
It was before 1535. I can't remember in the 8 dates, but it was Christianity. It was Celtic,
there were
wasn't it?
priests, known as priests, canons, white canons.
Did you prefer to be called priests, monks, or canons? Yeah, we'll do, Lisa. Could you answer that for me? Could the monk's energy that's around us? Which did you prefer? Did you prefer to be called the monks, canons, or priests?
I know that when the dissolution of the monasteries, when they took a lot of the stone, it was used to build a hall nearby.
Wow.
That's what they used stone for.
Nanny Lynn says we're about druids.
I don't know. I don't know if druids really for it or not.
When you became monks, did you have to give up family members? Did you have to come away from your family? No.
Oh.
Well, that no.
Was it a good life living as a monk? Or was it a hard life?
Soldier, yes. Deanna Gill.
How many monks used to live here at the Abbey? Normally.
Weren't 5. I hear her voice come through quite a lot, and it's just a necrophonic sound, that. When the monks died, who helped you transcend across? Was it family members, or was it fellow monks, fellow brothers? Yeah, Dolores.
What happened to this Abbey?
I feel whatever energy were here, I think it's took a step back. I'm sorry if I offended you with any of the questions.
Could you light the teddy bear back up for us again to let us know that you're still
You
here,
know,
please?
Burning Andrew Word.
Did they burn them on the Abbey down? What happened to all them canons?
Maybe they're just not allowed to tell us about Afterlife, Lindsay.
They're not. We've said we've asked them umpteen times when we've could be. I'm sorry for asking about what happened when we die. I do know that I should respect that you can't tell us. It's just sometimes
we're inquisitive.
Some energies do tell you a little bit more. We've encountered one energy where it did tell us a little bit more, or it sounded like it told us a bit more. But yeah, Dictine monks. Hey, Ian, Diane.
Premonstratarian.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us about your time when you was living here?
I think it's about 8th visit here, and I've only just managed to see it.
Did any royalty ever visit? Did any of the royal family ever visit here or this area?
Which king was on the throne when this monastery closed? Abbey closed down. Can you tell me who was on the throne?
How many times a day did you used to pray?
Abbey. Yeah,
Ever. Did the king ever visit the Abbey? John heard 7. That could have been answering to your question. John asked you a question. John asked you what was the name of the king who was on the throne. Can you tell us that? Burn. Did King Egbert ever come visiting here? Fly went up my nostril then, sorry. Did they say fish? I don't know, Nanny. Richard. Lorna heard Richard.
On the side of that wall, same distance as we are from the wall, is where that fish pond is that you used to feed the silver fish from.
Wow, Nanny Lynn, I don't know if you heard John said that. Just over that wall in front, about the same distance as what we are to that wall, there's a pond where they used to take fish to feed themselves. Is that pond with carp in?
Ghost carp.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a fishing pond or not. But there was 3 ponds here. One was used for water. One
Everybody
was
heard
used for fishing.
Richard when we asked about King. Would Richard have took the throne, or would he have been on the throne?
Well, it were Henry VIII, weren't it, that closed all monasteries down.
Right.
There were a King Richard, but I don't know when.
The monks near Dolby Forest would be a may he could tell you what he used to do. He would be a beer. Is that true? Have you just told us that you get fish from where the pond is? Fish. Is that what you used to eat? Is that what you used to feed yourselves on? I was waiting for Henry to come up, but didn't hear it. No, I hadn't heard Henry come out at all, Soldier, tonight. It has done before, a very quiet Arthur.
Is this the area where you used to sleep?
Hey, Rebecca. In these graves here... Oh, yeah. In these graves here, is it the monks that are buried? No. Right. I still ask.
When it became a church, that's when it went to a graveyard. When it went Abbey.
Right.
So has it been bought?
It's a church now.
Yeah. It's a working church.
I did not know that.
What happened to the monks that lived here?
Still called.
What happened to the monks when Henry VIII shut all the monasteries and abbeys down? Where did you go? Murder? Did that just say murder?
It sounded like it.
Is that true? Was you murdered? Was all the monks murdered? Or did some survive?
Ask them who this abbey was dedicated to. The 2 saints.
Weren't it? All right. Can you tell me the name of who? Could you tell me the names of who this abbey was named after, please? Saint what? Yeah, I did in a Scottish accent anyway. Can the monks come forward, please? And can you just try and tell me What was the abbey? Who was the abbey named after?
Right, this didn't shut down and just finishing up monasteries.
Oh, this one get closed down? Who closed this one then?
I don't know, but it weren't
Henry.
that were on throne when it closed.
Would Richard have been on throne only because Richard come through? No. No, because after Henry it weren't Richard, were it? Yeah.
The murder could be relevant because
Karen heard
one
Henry.
of the saints who this is dedicated to, if you remember the history, it was actually one of the blokes who founded the Abbey, and he was if you thought he was murdered.
Wow.
By
We've asked for year and it come up with 14. They were 14th and then I think somebody heard 1402. Karen heard Henry then. You heard Henry as well. Did you like King Henry? Was King Henry a good king? If you didn't like Henry as king, could you try and light the bear up for us? Bully, Yolanda heard. Window, Deanna. Alright. In a Cockney accent. Did Lisa put? Where did the monks produce to sell on at the Abbey? What did the monks produce to sell here at the Abbey?
it was the bloke who built the Abbey that they accused of murdering the one that it's.
Any cultural relevance? I've heard Shiva twice now. Or Steve. Don't think so. I'm not sure. What did you say, John? Sorry.
The bloke that founded this Abbey,
Yeah.
he was the one that was accused of the murder of the person that it's dedicated to.
Really? Can you tell me who murdered you? Can you give me the name of the gentleman that was murdered?
Premonstratarians are also called the Norbertines teams.
Would they produce beer? They wouldn't have made beer, monks, would they?
It was a religious and cultural centre, so they ran up mills and farming and everything around here. So
Wow. So they could have done beer then. Nanny Lynn said Shiva. Actually, heard Malcolm. Karen heard Malcolm. Shiva could actually mean fever.
the Catholic.
And the Catholic.
It's affiliated to the Catholic Church, Catholic religious order.
What is he doing? Did that say?
Influenced by the Cistercian.
Cistercian. Monks made ale and wine. Wow, because somebody's on Facebook. Chat's going too quick, so I apologise. I'm not catching names. But beer comes out. Lisa did. I know, Lisa, you put that earlier about beer at Dolby Forest. So thanks, Nanny Lynn. I think most people drank beer and it lasted longer than water, which could be stagnant, but beer wasn't strength as we know it today. Right, I see. I've missed soldiers. Lindsay, beer was, hang on, beer was the only clean water in those days. Wow. Beer.
House is a building or room that is part of a cathedral, monastery or church in which meetings are held. When attached to a cathedral, the cathedral chapter meets there. In monasteries, the whole community often met there for daily readings and to where the abbot and senior monks talk.
Wow. Could be in ceremonial and holy mead. I like mead. Monk's mead is beer. Is that what used to happen in this part of the living quarters? Is this where you used to come and read scripture? There's some steps behind me, and it says night steps. What does it mean, night stairs? Can you tell me what happened when you went up the night stairs? Mead. I love mead. I wish I could see this place. I feel drawn to it. We're going to be turning round positions in a bit, Diana, anyway. I think I'm going to try and turn other way for a minute. If that's all right, John. If you don't mind moving all stuff. I'm only going to turn.
Well, it says a chapter house, right?
Yeah. Sorry, that's... I don't know what's just fell there.
Phone, the wrong thing.
Oh, hang on.
It says a chapter house, right?
Yeah.
It was where they met and everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Right?
Do you want to move bear and balls? There's that other green thing. Nights or nights, Lindsay. Night as in N-I-G-H-T.
Yeah.
Anywhere or on grass, wherever you feel drawn to, Claire.
But the night stairs are said.
Yeah. Yeah.
The night stairs are said to lead straight from a dormitory into the transept of the church.
All right.
So this chapter house, this bit. So see, I don't think the night stairs are here.
Where do you think the night stairs were? Now, because I know John wouldn't set that ball off, but because he was walking, we can't prove it. So unless the ball goes off again while he's all that way, then we know. That's where night stairs were, you think? Where John stood, is that where the night stairs used to be?
I believe that looked like the foundation down there. I think that was dormitory.
We have Diane. I've not been here. John's been here a few times. It was called a chapter house because a chapter of rule governing the monastery was read aloud to assemble monks each day. I think that's what John just said, isn't it?
To me.
Yeah. So he said it's similar, Nanny Lynn.
But the night stairs used to lead from the dormitories to the transept. But
Can you try and show yourself to us? Could the energies of the monks or of the other people that have lived or worked here in years before or after, can you try and show yourself to us? Can you try and walk across in front of us as though you're walking up the night stairs or towards the night stairs? That's all right, Nanny Lynn. People might not have heard him, so I'm really glad when you put it in chat, sweets. It's fairly, I would say it would have been fairly big when the Abbey was standing. I think it would have been quite a large, don't you, Claire? At the minute, all that's left is the church, and the church is still in use, Diane. Back then, beer, ale, mead had a very low alcohol content like shandy. Wow. Steps, could he mean he's standing by the steps? Could be.
Where the tower's the only original part.
Right, so we'll show you the tower as we go round. Bear's going off.
Thank you.
You try and like the bear? Will you just step back a minute? Were you responding to the bear? See, I don't know whether sometimes, you know, like to respond when you're asking it, like John was saying, own it part, it's steeple, or whatever you just said. If you need bear, I need you to light the lights up on the bed. Oh, thank you. So you couldn't light the light up on the bear, but is your energy strong enough to light the ball? Nah. I can't remember what Andrew put about steps. Andrew, can you re-put that in about steps? Is there a gentleman's energy? Is there a monk's energy stood near the stairs where the stairs would have been?
Yes. Not quite clear.
You know where we are, Nanny Lynn. John comes here all the time on his own. It's where white monks are sweets.
White cannons.
White cannons. Can you tell me whose energy, which spirit energy has just lit that ball up, please? He's by the steps.
Thank you.
Who's doing that? Can you tell me the name? Can you tell me your name, please? Or if you didn't have a name, could you just tell me if you're a monk? Justin or Dustin? Was you known as a brother?
When I made my Holy Communion, I chose a saint's name. If I whisper it, could you say out loud what it is, please, so that we know that you're here?
Gone. Can you copy what Claire's whispering? Can you try and tell me the name of Claire's saint? Ooh! This arm's not... There's something wrong with this arm on the chair. I think its screws come loose. Hey, Joe. Hey, David. Can you tell me the name of the saints or of the saint that Claire's just whispered? Can you try and show yourself to us?
We picked it up and pulled that out at the bottom.
Peter? Is Peter a saint? If Peter's a saint, can you flash one of the balls for me? Are you happy that this place is still open and people still come here to worship? I wonder whether it's still a Catholic church then, this? Or whether it would be...
I don't know, you'd have to look on the website. Let's make one, have a look.
Nanny Lynn got Peter. Lorraine had Christopher. Can the spirits tell me something that's really relevant about this place, please? If you could say something to confirm the history that happened here.
Yeah, it's part of Church of England, the Anglican Communion.
Right. Thought I heard Peter in a whisper after you said it. Who's Peter?
That's quite interesting, really.
Go on.
But they're unusual, this church, in that the running of the church is organised entirely by the congregation. They have no appointed priests, ministers or clergy. Services are led by volunteer Anglican clergy. The Abbey building is not owned by the Church of England, but was given to the people of Sheffield in 1932 so that services could continue to be held at the Abbey. The Abbey is a liberty within the Diocese of Sheffield.
Wow. It is nice that, isn't it? There's a man in a dark jacket, dark pants standing between the two post signs. Can the gentleman's energy step forward for me, please? Are you the one that's lighting the ball up and the bear? We've got another object that's down here and it's next to the post and it's a green light. Not many energies, not many spirit energies have been able to make that go from green to red. It's gone again. It's all right, leave it.
Can't, because if you push back, it's going to end up snapping.
I won't push back, I'll lean forward. Did you enjoy working here? Did you enjoy being part of the monastery? Was it a choice that you made to become a monk, or was you forced into it? No worries, Yolanda.
Can you go and stand near the bear?
Honour, soldier heard. It was was it a honour to be part of the church?
Can you stand in front of this camera for me?
Do you know any like short Catholic prayers, Claire? Or no? Or anything that would have? Do you know what I mean? To do with faith itself. Jo says she's seen a figure in between the posts right at the back.
You know when I used to go to confession, I used to say like so many on Mary's for my...
Yeah. Did you have to do confessions? Or did you listen to the confessions?
Lindsay's got some of them.
I've got rosary, but I've got all sorts, me. Can you try and light the bear for us again, please? If you need energy, the bear will give you energy. Do you always have that thermal with you, John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't use it sometimes. I forget about it.
I think it's difficult when you're on your own to use it, though, isn't it?
If I'm on my own, because I might have a spirit box in one hand and trying to concentrate on other stuff, so it's difficult sometimes. But I do forget sometimes. me to use it. I've actually got a tripod that I should really bring to put it on. And we can leave it set up, but batteries don't last long in it. So I don't normally leave it on too long.
Calling on the spirits of the energies here.
Now, do you want to have a wander up to
Yeah.
just through that gate, just where that wall is?
Yeah. I'll let you take camera and stuff. It's a name, Jim or John or James. I can't quite grasp it. The gentleman who stood in front of us. Can you tell me whether can you flash the ball when I say if this is one of your names? Jim? John? James? Can you try and walk towards me? There's some plastic on these posts in front. Can you try and turn one of them? Turn it round for me. Can you try and move the plastic sign? Can you try and turn it? Go on, I'll let you take camera up and come back for chair.
Are you going to walk up with him?
Yeah. Just be careful when you get in the chair. Because this stuff all inside pockets. No, it would bring them up.
Where do you want to go?
In here, love. Well, this is nice, but if you can do something here at window,
Yeah.
and then turn round and do round it in.
Can you do that?
I need to just move that a bit forward, sorry baby.
That's back of it.
Oh, is that back?
Mm.
Oh, that's alright then.
Yeah, you got that.
Is there any energies here? Can you try and show me a light? Why? Can you try and show me a shadow walk along that back wall? I think it's just light reflection, David. I'm stood up and the lights on the camera are reflecting on the glass, and it's quite stained windows, if you know what I mean, so it looks like there's something there when there's not. Oh, it's turned nippy now, hasn't it? Could you try and show your energies to me? Calling on the spirits of the cemetery, of the monks, of the Abbey, of this church. Hey, Charles. Sending love across the water to Texas, my lovely. I think they were saying where things were in the Abbey. Said night stairs. Couldn't read the other one. Oh, I think I forgot what other one said. One said night stairs. What did other one say?
Chapter house.
Chapter house.
Yeah. They're all over. I've shown them before.
Right.
But I'll take a picture when we go at map. There's a map.
Yeah, there's a map.
Yeah, it's on gate. The one on tree is all faded now, but that
What's
one's
that dark bit in front of the window?
I can see what it is, but I can't see.
It's like I can see it's like on grass. Not sure what it is. John's gonna have a walk across now, see if you can see. Might be some sort of oil that's been spilt on.
And it's all long grass, so I don't know if you like a
Shadow around it.
no, something under that. Like a stone or something, you know what I mean? Like
No, it's like a shadow.
Yeah. Forget it.
Oh, like some under grass, you mean, like it's grown over.
Yeah.
It hasn't been cut
it
because
could.
you can't get round with
Yeah.
lawnmower.
Oh, it could be. It's where a slab was. Yeah, it could. Yeah, told you. I think that's where it is. That dark shadow on the floor. You can see it different on both sets of cameras. To be honest, I'm just gonna turn this light out a sec, guys, and just see. No, it's too dark for YouTube. That one. If there's any energies here, any spirit energies, if you want to take some energy from the bear, the bear will give you energy. It'll also play you a little tune while you're taking the energy. You can use the balls and the bear to answer questions. If you can't speak, you can use the toys on the floor as ways to respond to us questions. Can you tell me the name? Oh no. Can you tell me what the oldest part of this church is now? Can you tell me the oldest part of this place?
So you turn that first one, turns it up a bit. If you have to turn it up a bit. It's up to you. If you don't have to.
The back, Joe heard.
Turn it clockwise to turn it up.
Brother, curate, chaplain.
I'm going to show you how this bear works. Again.
If you're having trouble on Facebook, guys, we are live on YouTube at the same time. That's a dead man. You copy what John's just done. We've had two gentlemen's energies around us tonight so far, and we think one a child. I thought I heard that, Yolanda, dead man. No worries, Antoinette, my love. Was one of the men's names Albert? If your name was Albert, could you light one of the balls for me, or the bear, whichever? Thanks for sharing, sweets. If one of your names was Jim... What did Jim... What?
Said Jim, and then he said Jim's here, and it's went here.
Jim, can you tell me what you did here? Was you part of the monastery? Or the church?
I'm trying to do vortex.
Vortex would be a good spot here. They just repeated Albert immediately after you said it. So I think we've got Albert and Jim. I think they're the two energies that we've got around us.
This is not Rosie.
No, not Rosie and Jim. Albert and Jim.
Is Albert here? If Albert's here, can you flash one of the balls or the bear? Wall. Yeah, the bear next to the wall.
Might show yourself as a light or shadow on that wall, you know, you never know.
Can you show yourself on the wall for us, please?
Looks like the face at the bottom. I think it's because there's patterning in the window, Antoinette. I can see it from where I'm looking. It's like 2 or more coloured in than the others, if that makes sense to you. And it's looking like a face, but it's not. It's actual. It's like light reflecting through from our light onto windows. Great bit of pareidolia, guys, that when it looks like there's a facing window, but you can actually see from where we're sitting, you can actually see that it's not a face. I don't know whether when I turn this light out, whether, no, you can't see it now anyway. But yeah. Hey Antoinette, my lovely lady, hope you're well. Rosie and Jim got laid, the adult version. No worries, Antoinette. If you send it me, I can circle it for you, and I'll let you know. In fact, we've got 2 Antoinettes on. So Antoinette, who I speak to on the phone, I'm going to call you Tony. And then the other
Wi-Fi.
Antoinette done. I'm not calling her Wi-Fi. Can you try and walk for me behind the bear? Can you try and walk along the back wall so we could see your shadow, please? Can you put out those green lights on the wall to show me where you're standing? How many energies are here? That's a 6.
Ish.
Battle.
Sounded like it. Ish. It's like it would start to say 6 and then change to 6.
Was there a battle here? Or around this area? Which king fought in the battle? Or who was the king in charge?
Look in the books.
We've looked in the books, we know. We just would like you to confirm that for us. We'd like you to tell us. Who was the king who was in charge when there was battles fought here? Please try and answer as clear as you can. King. King what? Andrew Kingdom.
At one time, what kingdom did this area used to be in?
Alfred.
Persian.
At one time, what did this kingdom used to be called, where this abbey stands?
It's a simple question, that.
And who was the king of that kingdom? Before there was a king of all of England.
That's a King Harold. I don't know. I thought I heard Harold come through then.
Harold's relevant, but not to king of this.
Is Harold relevant? I heard Harold come
Well, there
through.
were King Harold, weren't there? The Vikings, when Vikings came across.
Is that right? Is that the king you were referring to? King Harold?
But he weren't ever a king of this country, he was a king.
King at Viking, yeah. Any questions, Claire?
That better?
Bear will go in then.
I'm
Bear's
just going to
going.
ask it to set bear off.
Oh, yeah.
Can you light all the lights up on the bear?
Thank you.
Can energy go a bit closer? Bow. Bow? Who do we need to bow to? If you light the bear up, if you put your energy a bit closer, it'll light the lights and the bear will give you energy back. Which king ruled the land? Richard. Said Richard when I asked earlier. But were Richard before Henry?
Pass me your phone. Do you know, one thing I don't know about is royalty.
I know. Was Richard king before Henry? Or after Henry? Was Richard king before or after King Henry? Thanks for sharing, sweets. Step back from the bear, please. Claire, tell it to step back from the bear.
Would you step back from the bear, please? Would you step back so that it stops beeping?
Try and use your energy to light one of the balls up while you're lighting the bear. After the herd. To see if King Richard were after. Sorry.
Yeah. King Harold was 1035 till 1040.
Right.
King of England. 5 years.
Please, could you move away from the bear, please?
Yeah, we're sure.
Harold II was 1066.
Wow. So King Harold is relevant then?
This won't be what 11 something.
No, no. Step away from the bear, please. And yes, we're sure we want you to step away. Why are you round the bear?
Henry II. Henry II was on the throne when this was built. And then Richard was on the throne from 11. This was built in 1170 something, and Richard took the throne in 1189.
Wow.
And it was Richard the Lionheart.
Wow. Is that why you're near the bear? Because we've said about King Richard. Was King Richard a good king? King Richard was also known by a name of an animal. Can you tell me what animal he was named after? Please try and tell me the name. There we go. Okay, so you've got the hang of how to do the bear. That's brilliant. Can you tell me what other name King Richard was known as, please? We did have that king earlier, Diana. King Richard the what? John's going to walk across to the bear in a minute to break this. So can you step back before John walks across, please? My stomach's just made a right growling noise. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't. I've got this quite close to my ears.
Wow. Don't want you going near it. Pick the bear up and move it. No, now put it back down. It's in spot. That's it. So it's slightly in a different place. Oh, I need to stop. That's it. So stop the bear. I said we would. Do you mind that we did that? Do you mind that we stopped it, or did you need us to do that? Not running. Please, can you try and go near the bear for us again?
John.
Yeah, John did that. John stopped the bear. Ground. Bear's on the ground.
Did King Richard ever come to this abbey? Did King Richard ever come to this abbey? Yes.
And did he?
I don't know. I've no idea. That's why I'm asking him.
Can you tell me the name of the saints that this abbey was named after?
Fish.
Fish again. Weren't a fish, unless they were a Pisces.
The bear.
Yes, the bear. Do you like the bear? Did you like the bear? Do you like the bear because it gives you energy? Can you tell me what the relevance to fish is, please? You keep saying fish. What's the relevance to fish? Said the girl. What are you doing?
Trying to get the thing out. Vortex.
When you referenced the girl, or you said the girl, are you referring to Claire that sat on the ground?
No, certainly is a good alphabet. Sydney.
Is this a monk or a priest that we're communicating with, please?
Right here.
Yeah.
If so, how old would you have been when you became a monk?
I'm holding smoke in my mouth. I ain't blown it out. And unless John's just vaped, there was smoke that went behind him. Did anybody see that?
I can't vape. I've got vortex again, don't I?
Did anybody see that? Like it was like a mist of smoke that went to just behind John's leg. Call it 107. 107, I need to check back because I saw that mist coming in. I'd got vape held in my mouth and I'd not blown any out. And even if I blew some out, look, watch, I'll do it now. It won't go near where John were. Just crouch back down for me a minute, Doug. Right, so I've blown my vape out. It's not going that way to where John is. It's going opposite direction. So that's right interesting. Have we just seen your energy? Yeah, I'm just turning it light, love. I invite the energies of this place, of spirits past, to come and step into this light to step into this mist and try and show yourself to us. Can you try and show us the what dress wear you would have worn as monks? If royalty visited here, can you show yourself wearing a crown? That's a lion heart then. Did you hear it? It said somewhat heart. Yeah. If there's any children's energy here, can you step forward, please, and try and show yourself? I thought it was you blowing your vape. There was a lot of it, and it went towards John. No, it weren't me.
You can see which way, look, it's going. It's going to the left, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what yours did. It went.
So it went behind me, didn't it? It didn't go in front of me.
Across and then back.
Yeah. Can you try and show yourself to me? Can you walk through this mist? Either from left to right or right to left? Hang on, don't blow any more, Duck, 'cause it's just gathering in one big smoke thing. That's it. Just get a minute in between. Doctor? Could one of the monks step forward, please? Step into this green light. I think you could tell the difference between mist and vape. Difficult if it's from a distance, though, Antoinette, if it's travelled. Those who remembered King Richard, can you come and stand within this circle of green light? This green light is full of love. It's full of love and peace. It's a safe place to stand. But could you come and stand within this light for us? Can we capture your spirit? Soldier heard green. I heard what sounded like dog heart. If there's any children that want to come and play, please step in. There's nothing that we use that would ever cause any harm to anybody, living or past. We're here with the utmost respect to the history, to the people that worked and lived here in times past. We respect all religions and all different faiths. Suffering. And we forgive all those people that may have done wrong when you was living. I'd really like to be able to see the people that we can communicate to, the energies and the spirits we can communicate with. We've caught what we think's your energies before. We've seen figures, we've seen shadows, we've heard voices. Stupid. Was it stupid for getting caught or for showing themselves to us? Yeah, I'm going to be finishing the vortex in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play. Yeah, if you want to come and play. I'll put light on for the last couple of minutes because you can still see vortex. If you'd like to come out and come and play, we've put some toys down on the floor for you to play with. You said princess earlier. Who was you referring to as a princess? Can you tell me who you was referring to as a princess? Can you tell me what colour that you can see in the circle? Can you tell me the colour? That's the colour of the smoke that's in the circle where John's sitting.
Circle.
Circle. Yeah, what colour's in the circle? Church. That church. Yeah, we're at the side of the church. You can see the church. Princess, oh, that'd be me, Lindsay. Shadow walking right to left, timestamp 1:15 to call it 1:14. Soldier, so 1:14 for Shadow. Claire sat on floor. I'm sat in my chair behind camera. White smoke image of a man, head and shoulders on screen. As I saw him, I heard, oh my God, I've taken screenshot, hope it comes out. Princess Eve or Ava or Eve. Princess Anne was also heard. Call it 110. No worries, soldier, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I think we might try 2 EVPs and see whether we can catch something with EVPs. I think that'd be a good call. We're going to try now and place a, I don't want to say device, place an object on the floor and it's going to have a red light on it. This object can pick up your voice if you can whisper or talk into the box that John's going to place on the floor near the bear. It will pick up any sounds that you wish to make. If you could answer the questions and go towards the red light in front of the bear, we may be able to hear your voices. I hope that's possible, because we'd really like to hear what your voice sounds like. There was an orb behind John, too slow for a bug. We'll see if we can crop it, Andrew, and slow it down. I missed you, Doors, even if Cuz didn't. Those shadows I saw were pretty spectacular. I can't believe no one else saw them. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to look back.
EVP session 1. Good evening, spirits. We are only here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Can you try and speak into the device with the orange light on? Can you try and tell me your name?
King Richard had another name. King Richard the what?
Did you like to be called a priest or a monk?
What year was this Abbey opened?
Is it true that the monks wore the white robes?
What religion was you?
Okay.
Walk into The seaside, walking, walking.
Didn't move.
Do you know, I don't know if it were a car light then, but you know when we were live, did you see
lit
it?
up all there, yeah.
Yeah, and it
downstairs.
like, and I like looked that way, and I thought, was that a car light or were it?
I was so still this time. I didn't.
Yeah.
move.
I'm glad you saw that, Claire, because I'd have been like, I wouldn't have been like, oh my God, I've just seen a shadow. I would have been like, something's just walked past or something
Obviously,
caught
'cause
my
I'm
eye.
sat outside of you, I can see it outside.
Yeah.
I could see the lights illuminate all down there.
That's right, good.
Ghost.
Well, Yolanda's says she's caught on the screenshot a misty Figaro, a misty figure of a man.
I hope this phone's waterproof.
Why have I put it on the floor?
No, it just dropped on the floor, look.
Oh.
Does that mean I'm going to have a wet bottom?
It
when
means
I
you're going to have a
stand
wet,
up?
yeah, you're going to look like you've weed. Any excuse, Claire, to sit on the floor. You could have gone for a pee.
Need a pee.
Have a pee, please, Bob.
I think there's been quite some interesting things caught, to be honest, tonight. I'm looking forward to looking back through this. I can't believe no one else saw them. Wow. I forgot to do my walking.
Doesn't matter, does
EVP
it?
session 1.
It's when I say EVP, then
Evening
start.
spirits, we are only here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Can you try and speak into the device with the orange light on? Can you try and tell me your name?
King Richard had another name. King Richard the what?
Did you like to be called a priest or a monk?
What year was this Abbey opened?
Yeah, it should be, soldier. Is it true that the monks wore the white robes? That's a bug.
What religion was you?
Do one more. We'll just ask one question each.
Okay.
Walking to the seaside. I couldn't think of what to sing. Walk like an Egyptian.
EVP session 2. Who was the gentleman that had this Abbey built?
If there's any spirit energies within this place that can tap on that glass window, could you do so now, please?
What area of the old Abbey am I sitting in, please?
Okay.
Egyptian. I mean, Claire's, well, I'm not doing it, but Claire's doing dance. Sat down. Just put it out in front. Oh dear. Look like an Egyptian. Laughing at me saying
PvP session 2.
Plum bollock.
Who was the gentleman that had this Abbey bill?
If there's any spirit energies within this place that can tap on that glass window, could you do so now, please?
What area of the old Abbey am I sitting in, please?
No.
Okay.
Egyptian. I can't believe I'm laughing at myself. Oh dear, I'm gonna cry. Oh, first sign of madness is talking to yourself. Second is laughing
at yourself.
Oh, dear. I think Yolanda said she sent me a photo. Just bear with me a second. Around the 110 mark, maybe a bit earlier. Right, let me see if I can bring this photo up to show everybody.
What is it?
It's a shadow figure, but I can't see it. Or is that it there going through
I don't know.
line?
I don't think so, 'cause that's... I
Mm.
don't know. I have to get Yolanda's point.
I'll have to, Yolanda, you're going to have to circle it for me, sweets, because I can't.
Unless that's at the back. Behind me.
In corner behind. There, look. Possibly.
Colouring up wall, but look of it.
Yeah. We'd have to lighten that one up. Also, yeah. Love it when you snort laughing. I see a face in the image, Yolanda, but not sure if it's the same as you're seeing. It's white right in your face, front of screen. Go on, be putting your thing on, Duck, while I'm...
What thing?
I thought, are you putting anything else on, or...
I don't know.
Go to members.
I don't know what you want to do.
Go to might as well go to members. I don't know if that's what she's meaning there, look. It's right in front of your face, so that's the only... Oh, hang on. Well, I can see it there. I'm going to have to enlarge your picture. I can see it, Yolanda. Now you've said it, but I'm going to have to enlarge picture. So, guys, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to turn you around that way. Not that you can see me at all. Bear with. So I think what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to go over now to our members area over on Facebook. If you haven't already subscribed to join, please do so. You do get some great content over there. There's going to be more chit chats coming on. We're even going to be doing a midnight one. I think that's going to be run on both, though. We might do it sometime, depending on the conversation. It depends which platform we'll go on. So yes, there is going to be some good things coming. So everybody take care. Hope you've enjoyed tonight. We will look back at the footage and see whether we can see anything. Do you like to come in and say see you later?
See you later.
Alligator.
Alligator.
In a while.
Crocodile.
Take care, guys, and we'll see you over on members. Love you loads. Bye.
Bye.